Hello, I am Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. We're here back in the Novak hotel room. I'm wearing Vera's dress to look classy. You'll see why shortly. The challenge for this episode is we're not allowed to use any of the weapons that we used in the previous episode, so I've reviewed the footage very carefully, and I can see that there were 3 weapons I used in the previous episode. I used the Marksman's carbine quite a lot, the anti-material rifle quite a bit, and Christine's silencer rifle just for 1 or 2 shots. So anyway, all 3 of those weapons are off the cards for this episode. I'm also not going to be using the All-American, which I didn't technically use in the previous episode, but it's a special variant of the Marksman's carbine. So in order to be beyond reproach, I have given myself some entirely different weapons. We can have a little look in my inventory if you like to see what I've got. A few options: nail gun, hunting revolver, industrial hand, pulse gun, survivalist rifle, trail carbine. So still some pretty good weapons that I can use as I need to. So the plan for this episode is I'm going to go and meet Mr. House at long last. I do feel like this courier, well, their journey is kind of coming to an end. And so I'm going to start pushing the main story quest forwards to its end state. Let's fast travel to this point at the Gomorrah. That's our closest to the Lucky 38. So yeah, let's head on over into this building where Mr. House is going to be waiting for us.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
No problem. I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
Okay, don't forget to pick them back up again on the way out. There is a little bit of loot around here. Let's take a quick lap. I feel like there might be some this and that. There's definitely a lot of booze. There's a bar area. I can't remember. Yeah, it's around here. Oodles of booze, if you like that sort of thing. Cash register there is empty. Safe is mostly empty. Lots of cigarettes if you want that sort of thing. Though I really shouldn't be taking cigarettes anymore. It's bad for your health. But yeah, let's just grab all the drinks. No one else needs it. And this is the VIP lounge, where there's more of the usual sort of stuff. Yeah, more shelves full of booze. And the golden boxing gloves as well, which is a special unarmed weapon. Okay, well that's more than enough of that silliness. Let's go up and meet Mr. House. We don't need any of this stuff. I don't know why we're going to all this effort to loot it.
Where to, partner?
To the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Thank you. Let's talk to Jane.
You should have seen Mr. House when he heard what you did to the Omertas. He was as giddy as a schoolboy.
Ah, no problem. Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
Can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
Let's talk about something else.
Anything you like, sugar.
What kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
Very nice. Thank you for the detail. Goodbye. Yeah, no talk about snow globes yet. Maybe I haven't picked up a snow globe. Entirely plausible. And here is, well, this isn't actually Mr. House, it's a screen, but you know.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Well, let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Barter 50. It's a good start, but well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
1,250 caps? I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Until then. All right. So we need to go and meet up with Benny, who is in the Tops Casino. Conveniently enough, this also is this main story quest as well. So it's all converging on Benny. Should be good. Victor, I think you might have something to say.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
They're not really that fancy at all. They're nothing compared to what we've got back in Novak. Let's head down to the ground floor and let's move on out.
Casino floor.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah,
Hey,
fine.
you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
I will be completely ignoring that. So, Cass, you should come with me.
Let's roll out then.
Eddie, you also should join the pursuit.
That's crazy.
What's crazy? You going to tell me what's crazy? Well, get lost then.
That one must be important around here.
Okay, here we go. The Tops. This is where we're going. And I'm going to be using a perk that I picked up a long time ago. That it's the kind of perk that sometimes you forget you've got, but it's got a particularly good use here.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure. Here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Nothing, thanks. Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
So what have I been left with? I've got industrial hand, pulse gun. Yeah, okay. So the way I'm planning on dealing with Benny here doesn't really require me to have any weapons, but, I kind of want to have my weapons anyway. I think I can get them back off of Swank.
Hey, ya baby. Good to see you. Always nice to have a celebrity drop by.
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I've got evidence that Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip from me.
Whoa, hey now, kid. That's some kind of serious charge you're dropping. You want to be real careful what you say next.
I found this lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he killed his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
That's it. What do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think I ought to go tell Benny about this right now. But I'll clam up for now. That's all I'm going to do, though, unless you can get me some more proof.
I thought I had more items than that. Okay, let's try the speech tack instead. I think you should know something about Benny.
Really?
Same line again. Yep, I don't think you're going to like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident, just a traveller killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
Benny must think this chip will allow him to seize power on the strip.
Jesus, I can't even believe it. After all House did to set us up with this swank joint. I don't suppose there's more.
That's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, I'll do it.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
All right, my confiscated equipment has been returned. But yeah,
Hey,
Benny's
there's
over
a
there.
high
I'm going
roller.
to go and talk to him directly because I've got an alternate plan for dealing with Benny. Also, some of the worst voice acting in the game is about to come your way. Brace for that.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
When you shot me, you ran off so fast I never got your name.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
Is it wrong to want a guy who'd shoot me in the head?
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you've been downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
I'm saying I dig you, despite it all. What do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
I'm a courier, remember? Don't you want me to handle your package?
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting.
Right, here we go. Let's Black Widow this asshole. Right, 13th floor. Can I get there via the elevators over here? I believe I can. That one's inaccessible. That's the 13th floor. And yeah, you see now why I wanted to wear this dress. You know, this is the full Black Widow look, isn't it? Come on, Benny, move faster. Yep, pushy, pushy. Turn off the radio. Some stuff to steal? These are empty. How disappointing. I'm here, stealing your money.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
I'm a good sturdy girl. Let's see what you've been hiding under that checkered suit. Brackets, have sex with Benny.
More than you ever dreamed, baby.
Here comes the voice acting.
You're platinum, pussycat. You know how to swing. Nice Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the Ben man, will you? Hello. Oh, that was a nice bit of hey-hey, girlie. You're a real ring-a-ding broad. Hold me, will you? I swear you wore me out.
Kill Benny in his sleep.
Huh? Oh!
Bosh. Job is done. I'm going to finish stealing his money now. And a hat. Yeah. Oh, a bonnet. I should put the bonnet on. Pre-war bonnet. How's this look? Oh, wow. Yeah, I should have had that on all along. I look amazing. Right, Benny, your suit. I'm taking that. I'm taking the platinum chip and your suite key and the presidential suite key. I'm taking your unique gun. Quest complete ring-a-ding-ding. Salesman weekly. So much to be taken. You know, let's just take everything. Yeah, you didn't see nothing, Cass. Now, we can go through here and meet Yes Man if we like, but we don't really need to, not for our purposes. We are not pursuing the Yes Man ending in this run-through. Let's just take this platinum chip straight back to Mr. House, make sure we've got all the goodies in here. I'm taking all the clothes, I'm just clearing this place out completely. Oh, I've come out of the tops and Vulpes is trying to talk to me.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
You again. How do you find me here?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Tell Caesar I accept his invitation.
Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Cool beans. We haven't committed any crimes against the Legion, not that the Legion know of. So there is nothing to forgive here. All right, house is next. While I am here, I'm just coming up to the revolving cocktail lounge just to loot it of more booze. And there's a snow globe behind this cash register as well. I seem to recall there being a suitcase somewhere as well with some caps in it. Let's find that. A hard-locked briefcase, that's probably the one. A little bit of pre-war money, science pistol, some C4. Yeah, might as well have it. All right, let's head on up to the penthouse. That's where Mr. House hangs out.
Good to see you.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
Here you go.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What does the chip do exactly?
Some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Here we go. The team is formed. We're going to achieve so much together.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glastinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip.
What happens next?
To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
I'm listening.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
What do you want me to do there?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
Okay. How do I open the hatch?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame.
All right, and what's inside the hatch?
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
Fine, be like that. I'll do as you ask.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
Lovely. Okay, so now we need to head down to Fortification Hill. This is going to require a bit of a journey. It's an area we haven't been to before.
Where to, partner?
I would like to go back to the ground floor, pick up my friends.
Casino floor?
You come.
Let's hit the road.
And you come. Now, is Emily Ortle going to talk to me now? Can't remember what her trigger is. Yeah, that looks like Emily there.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yes.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in?
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Don't need money. All right, I'm on it.
Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
So this quest is worth doing. It gets you some favour with the followers, and Mr. House doesn't care at all. You know, instinctively you'd think, oh, you know, if I do this, is House going to get angry with me, etc.? But no, he doesn't. He's pretty chill. So let's bug the Lucky 38 network. That is done. And then we can head back on outside and talk to Emily again. Very, very short quest, that one.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
I've bugged the tower for you.
It looks like we've started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
No problem. And we've leveled up. We can put some points into things. Going to top up medicine to 100. What else? I don't do much meleeing. Let's try and keep things round, yeah? There we go. Nice and round. Multiples of 5. Okay, we've got level 42. Let's see if there's any groovy perks in here. I bet there are. It's not a very exciting perk, but it is a useful one. Reduced VATS AP costs. Let's grab that one. Okay, right. So, got my people with me. Let's make sure we are ready for what's going to come next. Let's have a gun equipped. So, our active quest, we need to head to Fortification Hill, which means travelling all the way down here to Cottonwood Cove, which, as you can see, is quite a long way away from anywhere we've been before. Brockflower Cave is probably a good place to start. There is going to be some combat here, so I think I want to change back into my power armour. You know, Vera's outfit looks cool, but it's not built for fighting, is it? So yeah, let's go from the Brockflower Cave. Okay, it's
Bad guys won't see us coming.
very dark, and there is a red mark over there. Let's wait through till the morning. This will be so much more fun if we can see what we're doing. Okay, let's head up here.
Caravan of 2 now.
Basically, caravan of 2? Of 3? Aren't you counting Eddie? I suppose she might not. So, what might we find over here? We might find some night stalkers in the vicinity of the Brock Flower Cave. We will almost certainly find many, many ghouls. And there's a mole rat. I kind of don't want to waste a single round of 12.7mm ammo on a mole rat. Might just let Cass deal with that for me.
In no mood for hunting.
Thank you very much, my friends. I'll grab the meat. And I think let's try and pick up some fast travel markers, just so that we have a little network of... This over here is Camp Searchlight, a slightly irradiated area. There we go. That's given us the fast travel marker. Let's head towards these locations over here. There's a bloat fly over that. Again, that's probably one that my companions can do an absolutely fine job against.
Let's kick this in gear.
Okay, yeah, it's getting ghouly. And it's turning a little bit green as well. That's the radiation of Camp Searchlight. In caution. Yeah, this one just here. With my shots clipping on the rock there.
Glad that's over.
Let's pick up whatever they've got on them. Let's reload our gun while things are quiet. And yeah, I don't have time to sneak all the way over here. I mean, well, I do. I'm not in any particular hurry, but to be honest, we can get by absolutely fine without needing to be in sneak for this. These ghouls are not really going to be challenging to us. I think there might also be some geckos down here as well, but we'll probably avoid them. I would quite like to head towards a location up here. There's quite a good sniper rifle that can be picked up. I'm not sure if it's going to be of any use to me specifically. I already have some very good sniper rifles at my disposal. But yeah, it's this little thing here. Yeah, this sniper's nest. Let's grab all the loots around here. This very hard gun-locked case. Okay, so we need to take a locksmith's reader for this because this does require 100. We have 9. We've been hoarding those things like crazy. And the hotspot for getting into a very hard-locked case is very small. So I'm fully prepared to go through a few bobby pins on this. We're in the Gobi campaign, a scout rifle. There it is. So yeah, quite a nice sniper rifle. It can't be silenced though. That's the main downside to the Gobi. It's not terrible though. So now we want to head down to this place, which is Cottonwood Cove. Where we want to look out for too much fall damage. I think I can probably mountain goat my way down this slope quite nicely though. And yeah, this is one of the primary Legion bases in this game. Someone's coming over to intercept us. Hello?
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I can show the mark of Caesar. I was invited.
You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Noted, thank you. Is getting my gun out aggressive? Is reloading my gun aggressive? Is putting my gun away aggressive? Well, definitely not the last one. Okay, and yeah, there's a few buildings here, people you can talk to, things you can loot, investigations you can investigate. But there's also these lovely blue sparkling waters of the Colorado River. Doesn't that look appealing? Let's go and talk to the cursor. Gang's with me? Half of my gang's with me. Anyone seen Eddie? Oh no. Well, that's fine. He'll warp to me once we're in the fort.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
I certainly am.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
I can keep the holdout weapons. Sure, I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
I'm not planning on getting into any fights here today, for what it's worth. So there is a trader around here, I think. This guy in the hat. Yes, Dale Barton.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Yeah, show me what you have for sale.
Have a look.
What has he got? Let's go through this in order. So he doesn't have any weapons, which is fair enough. That makes sense. He does sell lots of mods. Mostly for weapons that I don't really have a need for mods for. And he doesn't have any ammo. He does have a few miscellaneous items, some caravan cards, bit of dirty water. All in all, pretty disappointing as far as merchants go.
Around.
Be seeing you. Right, so let's head up to the hill, where we're going to meet with Caesar for the first time. And we also need to remember that while we're in Caesar's tent, we need to pick up a slave ledger. Do we have a waypoint for that in the Oh My Papa quest? Is that showing as a marker? Sure looks like it. Good, 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 good. So yeah, there are one or two things you can do around this fort. You can fight in this arena if you wish. Lots of things to be done for those doing a Legion playthrough. I'm not. I'm just here to do House's business. Okay.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Fine.
You must enter
okay, right.
tent.
Yep, okay. They're not going to be automatically left behind. I need to actually do the tell them to wait business.
Hello.
Okay, let's grab the slave ledger before we forget. Has that preceded the quest? I can return that to Regis. Okay, we will do that at a later time. For now, let's do some Caesar talking.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason, but you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
You guaranteed my safety.
And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, it's just Bance.
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
What were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
Just give me back the platinum chip and I'll be on my way.
Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. So, yeah, the little basement that Caesar is sending us to is the same place that House wanted us to go to as well. So it's all coming together very, very nicely. That marker there, I think, is the wrong active quest. Yeah, I've still got Oh My Papa. Let's activate Houses. And let's head down to this weather monitoring station. Taking the most direct route, as you can see. Do need to be careful down here because there are some people who are doing some sparring. And you want to be careful not to get between... Yeah, this chap here. You want to be careful not to get between him and his little training dummy because I think he can do you a bit of damage.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
All right.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Oh, I will. I will. And I've just realised I've left my companions back up at the tent. Well, that's fine. I think I can probably do what I'm about to do here without them. There. Yes, this. Let's put the platinum chip into the slot. This door then opens, and we head inside. Lots of scorched books on the floor. Strange place for books to be. And we've started radiating. Yep. Hello, House.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Yeah. Caesar wants me to destroy this place.
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
What do you want me to do?
As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the Strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Okay, right. Let's get the right equipment active here. So I've got my power armor on. Hurrah. The pulse gun. The pulse gun is where it's at. So there's a few robots, which as you can see, the pulse gun does a very nice job of. Now I think also there are some terminals that I can use to help with this. Sentry bot. Okay, let's unlock the Protectron at 1. Okay, we're in. So what can we do with this? Cancelling a security alert. Okay, well, there is no security alert, so cancelling that did nothing. Fine. Right, let's do the turrets. Cancel security alert there as well. Sentry bot operations. Null. These terminals are all very disappointing. I thought that I was going to be able to do something with those to, like, turn the various robots against each other or something. But there appears to be no such business. Okay. Let's see about these side rooms. Maybe one of these does what I need. That's activated elsewhere. This room seems to have absolutely nothing going for it. Seeing lots of yellow marks in here, not red ones. Am I... Why did they... See, okay. All right, well, maybe cancelling the security alert did actually do what I thought it might do, which is make all of this lot friendly. Fair enough. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping to achieve. Yeah, just some protectrons ambling around.
Move along, please.
And I think just up here, the systems room, this is where we do the thing that House wants us to do. Insert the platinum chip and install the Mark II upgrade software. And here's the Securitron army. Quite a few of them. Lovely. Okay, let's go back to House's terminal and tell him that we've done a pleasing task for him, and he will not be disappointed in us.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Lovely. Let's head on outside. And, well, in fact, let's end this episode just here, because we have a couple of things that we can do next. In fact, there's a few things we could do. One thing we could do is return to Caesar, and you can actually tell him that you've destroyed the bunker and he won't know the difference. Or we can head back to House and report back for further instructions. Or we can return that Legion Slave Ledger to Regis. The Legion Slave Ledger to Regis. I think I'm going to do that next, but that will, as I say, be in the next episode. And I must not forget to pick up Cass and Eddie. Hope you join me for the next episode of Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. Bye-bye for now.